This is a HeadGum podcast.
Hi, Gorge. It's me, Violet Chachki.
Gottmik.
And you're watching another episode of No Gorge.
No Gorge.
Love your flannel.
Violet hates my flannel.
So interesting.
I love it.
Push it together. Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
I like my shirt.
I do like your shirt.
We found it on Magnolia.
Yes.
I love Magnolia.
Me too. It's a street next to my house.
It's all these little vintage shops.
Yeah. That like looks like you made it.
I
Like, it's
know.
just-
I want to make things like this.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
crazy. But hi guys, we are so excited to be back today. Last week, if you listened, we were talking about how we were in Paris for the Jean Paul Gaultier campaign launch that we were both in. And if you didn't hear it, we are in a Jean Paul Gaultier perfume campaign.
Jean Paul Gaultier.
Scandal,
Scandal.
honey. Yeah,
Yes.
it's so exciting because this is your second Gaultier campaign.
Yes, it is. I love doing fragrance campaigns.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
might be my favorite kind
hello.
of campaign to do.
Yeah,
It's actually,
moolah.
I've been in the Christian Louboutin fragrance campaign as well.
Really?
I just did a fetiche
Where is it?
on my Instagram.
Well, like an actual campaign.
I mean, I was holding a perfume bottle and I got paid for it.
No, this is like an actual.
Well, this is
And you're like-
global. I mean,
Yeah.
first of all, Louboutin doesn't really advertise in the same way a traditional brand advertise. They don't need to.
Yeah.
Like, do you ever see a Louboutin ad anywhere? Magazines,
No.
billboards, TV commercials?
I don't think so.
No. The last Gaultier campaign I did, which we shot in Croatia, was on television. And people would just like tag me and I'd be like, that's so fierce.
We were watching it, like we were watching Hulu or something like
And
a
it
couple
popped
year
up.
ago.
I was like, that's me.
Yeah. Yes. So this is your second. This is my first ever perfume campaign.
Yeah, the Versace campaign you were in was like
Fashion.
fashion.
This
is my Prada campaign was fashion too.
Yeah. But I loved
Yeah.
it because I feel like we get to work with really dope brands that are just like the Versace one I did that was like a fashion campaign was like, oh, we're in a opera house in Italy and we're like everyone's like theater white face things and I was just like white faced thing in the theater, the opera house, and it was like fierce. And now we're in this and it's us with a bunch of other crazy divas on a train.
Crazy divas. I believe the term
divas.
is creatures.
Yeah, no, we got there and like the script was said that we were like called creatures.
Actually, the script is hilarious. There's one you like took part of the storyboard home.
Yeah, they like storyboarded everything out, and I took a few of the things because I was like, oh,
And you guys don't even understand. This campaign shoot, print, digitals, film, everything, every type of media you can fucking think of
ever like
was shot.
a perfume. Like, I mean, perfumes and like accessories is what keeps brands a pushing, honey.
Mhm,
So it's like
mhm.
they pump so much money into these perfume moments.
It's owned by a big conglomerate, which has Coin,
Mhm,
Global.
and we did a Gaultier event, like kind of like. I don't even know. What was the first train situation even about?
I think it was just a perfume press event.
Press event, I guess. And we talked about it on the pod before. We were on the Orient Express.
Yeah, I mean, it was probably one of the most luxurious things I've ever done.
Yes, and we took it from Paris to Vienna.
Venice.
We went to Venice. Oh my
Different
God.
parts of the world.
And Venice is my favorite place in
I
the
love
world.
when you do geography.
No, it's crazy. That's not even geography. That's like not even words. But Venice is my favorite place in the world now because of that. It's like great. It's just my favorite place. It's spooky. It's artistry. It's just like literally the fiercest.
I want to like spend more time there, like
I would
longer
literally
than just like a few days or
love
a
to
week
go
or
there.
something. Like I want to
Me
like
too.
take up a skill, like I don't know, work at a shoemaker shop or something.
Okay. Well, I was thinking glass blowing.
Glass blowing.
You know, that's my thing. Murano, because Murano Island is right there.
I got you some Murano glass.
You did.
For
I'm like addicted
Christmas.
to glass blowing, you guys. It's like,
oh, did we show the Christmas gifts on camera? No.
I don't know.
Wow. I got you some Murano glass. You got me some uranium. Imagine uranium.
We're like glass divas. I didn't know.
I knew.
Didn't know.
I love uranium glass. If you want to send it to me, I have a P.O. box.
I'm custom Murano glass. But yeah, so literally my favorite place ever. We got the Orient Express is just like the most fabulous artistry place in the world. Like it's just so glam. And like my friends
it
who
felt
like
correct.
who are like want to go on the train and they're like willing to spend anything. They're like, name your price, like I want to go on the train. They've been on the waiting list for 6 months. And they're like, baby, like it's not a price thing. They're like, anything you want.
You're kidding.
6 months.
6 months?
Yeah,
Is this
with
a Birkin?
unlimited pockets. Just
billionaires.
can't get on.
Can't get enough.
It's like a thing. And then
It's
like
a
who?
thing?
Katy Perry or no? Angelina Jolie. Someone had like their birthday party on the train.
You're kidding.
With all the celebrities. Yeah, and it was crazy. And Jeff Bezos' wife was being crazy. I heard.
Oh, crazy.
I know. Okay, but yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. No, I heard it was.
There's some crazies going on our train ride too.
It was crazy on ours for
An
sure too.
undisclosed diva decided that it would be good to pee all over the Orient Express.
Yeah, Gaultier was pissed. We're pissed.
I don't even think this diva remembers doing it.
Yeah, it was just like not chic and not cute.
If I'm ever that messy, please.
I would never. I would like grab you by the ear. Like I'd be like, "We're going
Ow.
home." Yeah, I'd be like, "We're going home."
I feel like when I'm on a certain level, we still keep it together. We're still cute.
I definitely get dad, but yeah, it's never like that
And
ever.
we never
ever,
get
ever.
like that. We
Yeah.
always find somewhere appropriate to pee.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. But it was just so fucking glamorous, and we like killed it so crazy. And then like the Gaultier higher ups were like, "Oh my god, this was everything." Like all.
We also just looked stunning.
We looked so stunning, and all the content was just so good that the Gaultier people were like, "We want to redo this for the campaign." And the Gaultier team is just like, they're just like, we're gonna get into it in this episode, but they're just like such ride or die, fierce angels that work there, and the overall brand like is just so like empowering, and just they're just like amazing and loyal, and just I'm obsessed. So they were like, hey, we're gonna redo this in perfume commercial status for Scandal. Get in here, Gorge. And we went to Budapest.
Yes, we shot the entire thing in Budapest. I was somewhere and I had to fly in. Oh my god, I had just done Dolce & Gabbana.
Right.
My schedule was just crazy. I went from literally did Crazy Horse, my residency at Crazy Horse in Paris. Then I went to Medellin, Colombia.
Yeah.
Then I went to Sardinia, Italy to do the Ultimoto Dolce & Gabbana show closing party. And then I had to leave Dolce & Gabbana early to arrive in Budapest to shoot my Jean Paul Gaultier campaign. I mean, come on.
Yeah, you were just so relatable.
Just jet set eleganza.
But yeah, it was great, and I had some major gigs during that time that they allowed me to move. So thank you if you had a reschedule for me and you were down. You were down. I
Brazil
love
in the
you.
house.
But it was like I just had to.
It was a major moment.
Major moment.
That was like when I missed some of Work the World to go to the Met Gala and people were mad. I was like, girl, I don't care. I was like, I don't care. Like even my Brandon Voss, fuck anonymity. At the time, like literally fuck it. At the time, I was with Voss Events, who, let's be real, they're more of an event production company than a management company. I don't care. Brandon's my friend. I'm allowed to talk shit about him. Okay. At the time, Brandon Voss was my like quote unquote manager, and I was doing Work the World, which was at the time one of the fiercest drag shows ever to exist. And I was like, oh, like I'm going to the Met Gala. And he was like, I don't know. I don't think you can miss any shows. It's just a dinner. You don't really want to go anyways. So I was like,
dinner, yeah.
I love when do that to us.
No, they love it. People love
downplaying major things. They're like, oh no, it's not important. When we went to the Grammys, our manager was like, It's
I was
not
like,
important.
Oh yeah, no, there was something with our outfits or something. They're like, people wear pajamas on the Grammys carpet. It's like, fuck it, it's not important.
We were
Just
like,
they were
need.
like, focus. I'm like, bitch.
We were like,
what
girl.
are you talking
We were like,
about?
babe, we need our outfits to be like stunning. Like we're stressed out about our outfits, and our manager was like, oh, you guys are so lame. Like no one cares about their outfits at the Grammys. And I was like, are you dumb?
I also think when I was with Voss too, I forgot what tour I was on. I wasn't even Work the World, so it wasn't even like the major diva of the Voss events, artistries. And I remember RuPaul was like, "Hey, I want you and Simone to like present with me at the Emmys." And I remember them doing the same thing, be like, "I don't
Doesn't
know,
matter.
like who even watches?"
Yeah, it
the
doesn't
Emmys?
matter to you.
And I'm like, me and Simone presenting with RuPaul at the Emmys. That doesn't matter. Like,
also,
what?
why does
and
it
I
matter?
wore custom Margiela and built a relationship with them off of that moment. I'm like, what are you talking? Like, it was
But
just,
like it matters to even
no
if it
one
didn't matter
gets
in the
it.
ether, in the whatever, even if you don't think it matters to me.
Yeah.
Like,
but then I think Brandon was like, and then RuPaul, I think at first they were like, oh, can you present? I think Brandon was like, I don't, it's like whatever. And I was like, oh, it seems cool.
yeah, of
And
course
then-
he thinks it's whatever
and
because he has a fucking cross-dressing drag show to sell tickets to. He makes more money with us fucking risking our lives in the air doing hoop-de-whoops than he makes for us having gorgeous press moments.
That seems personal.
It is personal.
And I remember, and then RuPaul was like, hey, I'm going to be presenting with you. Like, can you please come? And then I remember Brandon going, okay, I guess that kind of is major. You can go. Like, it was like, okay.
Allowing us
He's
to go,
like,
bitch.
you got me.
He was like, you don't need to go. And I was like, I'm not asking you for permission
Yeah.
or for
The
forgiveness.
Met Gala is hilarious. It's just a dinner.
It's just a dinner. You don't need to go.
No, you guys don't understand. Like, they want us to like.
They want us to be puppets. Dance, monkey, dance. I'm like,
dance-
bitch, I'm going to the Met Gala. I'm not
the-
asking.
Downplaying the Grammys carpet. Like, what carpet? What other carpet?
Literally, what else? Even the CFGAs this year, I was like, oh, gorgeous. Doesn't matter. You don't need to go. You don't need to go. Like, bitch, I'm going.
It's
Like,
so
what the
funny.
fuck?
Yeah. Anyway, how did we even get on that rant? Oh,
Shot it in
because
Budapest.
I had to move
Some things
Brazil.
around, yeah.
But I just came from
I think
Brazil.
the fans understand.
I hope so. Well, I just was in Brazil, and it was so amazing, and all of you guys came out, so thank you. And I'm so sorry I rescheduled.
Speaking of Brazil, there's a video of you going around. Lady Gaga just reposted a TikTok
No, and it's crazy
of you.
because I was telling Violet and our friend Hunter
Yeah.
before this. I was like, you guys, I was in Brazil the day Abracadabra came out. And if you guys don't know, Brazil's nuts with shit like that. Like they like eat it the fuck up. And we were on our way to a viewing party of what awards were like did she
The Grammys.
The Grammys. We were on our way to the Grammys.
She
viewing
performed
party.
it. She debuted it during a Grammys commercial.
Yeah, so we were on our way to a Grammys viewing party, and somehow
Just
one
cunt.
of the Brazilian gays like got a hold of it. I guess it was like American Time or something, and it was like, oh, look at this new Gaga song. And I was in the car and we played it like 3 times. I was like, love it. And then so we go to this viewing party, everyone's seated, like a full club. It was so crazy actually. It was like a club of people seated watching the Grammys, and then Gaga premiered and everyone was like, oh, gag. And then after, I turned it into like a normal club, and the song came on, and I was like, oh, I've heard this like 5
I
times
know this
now.
song, bitch.
So I started like, I got up on these like rafters, my hat fell off, my hair was crazy. I was just like going
I
off.
looked a hot mess.
And everyone just started recording me, and then Gaga reposted it on TikTok,
She's
and I
been
looked
reposting a
so ugly, and I'm like, God, my what?
That's what
My
you look
Gaga
like.
moment. I love Gaga.
I know.
I'm a
Should we
little
do it now? We
hunter.
should do it now.
Paws
Paws are motherfucking up, baby.
My
we are
paws
so back.
stay up.
My paws have been up.
They stay up.
Except-
They never get down. Oh, baby, I will be on the floor singing, I'm a Pinot Grigio. Girls, bring me Joanne. Bring me cheek to cheek. I don't give a fuck. I'm a Gaga. Paws up.
Have you met a lover?
Oh, paws up for everybody.
Hello. Paws up.
that's-
Paws up all around. Am I right, ladies?
Having the
Paws up. Am I
paws
right?
up all around.
Okay.
Baby, that's paws up all around.
That's paws up for
I'm-
the house down.
Gaga will never do wrong in my eyes. To the point where I think she's my only celebrity that I'm like, they're like, don't meet your idols. I'm like, maybe I can't. Because, you know.
I don't think I could meet her.
Yeah, like, I've never felt like that about anyone else. But then sometimes I see, like, her theater, like people are always trying to bring her down. Be like, she would perform in the cafeteria. Like, I'm like, okay, loser. But then I'm like, what if I get to her and it's not what I want?
I mean, I strongly believe in the don't meet your idols thing. If you enjoy something, don't
Let it beat up.
don't try and switch it up.
Just, she's everything to me. I will literally stand her through every era. So happy you're back, baby. Pause up.
Wow.
But yeah, so thank you, Brazil, for loving me. That's why I was gone, though. So we flew to Budapest. We met up in Budapest, and shot this amazing campaign. They redid the whole train on a level that like it was just like couldn't have been crazier. It was like a movie. Like they had
it was literally like a movie.
We shot for 3 days. There was like train cars that they built out, and then they had like all the cars on like planks, and there would be like guys on both sides like rocking it, and like it was
also just like gorgeously decorated, and we had to
like the Orient
act,
Express.
and there was like train conductors and steam and the actual train and the fake train and like all the food, all the fake food that had like Gaultier.
All the food had like literally like
the logo.
And then they had like the third day we shot, like they rented out the whole train station in Budapest. Rented out. How do you even do that? The city's like out and not pause.
Well, I think that's why we shot it in Budapest, because it was like it was like
I think we did it overnight.
Yeah, it was like at night.
Yeah, I remember that.
At night.
Sad night. But it was so amazing. And then they also booked like such dope people. I had so much fun with everyone. Our bitch Saval was there.
Love Saval.
Jordan's
major.
Raya.
Icon.
Just gorgeous.
Just a great bunch of coconuts.
Yeah, it was amazing. And but it was so many moving parts at once. We shot, like Violet was saying, like the print and the
digital and the online and the social media and the TikTok,
different regions get different things, and it's just
and the air. Yeah, you guys got to get out because we're shooting the international, and you got to be in for this one, and then we're doing the group shot, and we have the hero shot, and it's just like
it's crazy,
so many moving parts. And the day that I got there, I was just doing my fitting, and I got to pick this gorgeous, like I'm gonna say like chantilly lace, all like done anatomically, like it was like to my body, like looked like almost like Iris Van Herpen-y, like the way like the lace shapes were like around my body. Then I had this like little fur, like chinoiserie, oriental inspired fur, like shawl coat thingy, like half coat, cropped coat. And I had a little updo, and I did some severe drag makeup.
Yeah, they want to drag your drag makeup.
And you learned quite the lesson.
I did. Yeah, no, well, I used to be a makeup artist, and I like was just imagine there was a makeup artist on set that like practiced this eye that she wanted to do on me, and it was like on a mannequin, like she like tried it out, and it was giving like they wanted like draggy.
Bless her
they
heart.
wanted like artistry. And I was like, oh, okay. And they would like the eyebrow was higher. I was giving theater, and I was like, okay. And then I was just imagining
almost like Pat McGrath for
like
Dior, like flappery.
Yeah, 100%. And I was just, she was excited, and I was like, I mean, I'm scared, but it's my first ever like perfume campaign. But it's like, I was a makeup artist, and I'm like imagining like if I like loved Violet, and I was a makeup artist, and I like practiced, and then she got on set and was like, fuck off, like you're not allowed to touch my face.
That also happened.
You always let me touch your face.
No, I was like, I want to keep. And you're like, no, and just like wiped over it.
Yeah, I'm getting my way, bitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, that'd be sad. So I'm just gonna like let her try, cause like who knows?
Try for sure.
Maybe it was like I would be witnessing the next Kevin Aquan. Like I didn't know.
Kevin Aquan.
I didn't know.
You definitely didn't.
Well, because the hairstylist was like
legendary.
really famous. Like she was like legendary, and like she was like they do all the campaigns like from the dawn of time. Like started with Gaultier. Like loves it. So I was like, okay, maybe this is gonna be fucking everything. I'm gonna get like a gorgeous beat that I've like never seen in my life.
It never is.
I got.
You'll learn.
You literally look at this photo. This is what happened to my face. Yeah. And I was like, looked in the mirror, and I kept being like, I also kept giving her the benefit of the doubt, because I was like, oh, maybe she's gonna
fix it,
you know, because like sometimes it just comes together.
Trust the process.
So I was like, I'm one to talk. Like, can you like shut up? I'm like, so I'm like waiting, and then she's like, okay, like I'll touch up at the end. And I go, oh my god, thank you. And I like casually go back to my trailer, and I'm like, grab the makeup wipes, ripped it off. It was so crazy. Literally, look at this photo.
I need Matt to do her version that she did and your version and flip very fast between the two.
It's just drag makeup is such a different game. And we were talking about this last week with Hunter Schafer too. It's like, it's literally just so different, because like Saval came and got her makeup fixed from like the night, she like wore her makeup from the night before. The girl like turned her out.
Yeah, it's fine. When you're like a gorgeous girliana, you just throw it on.
Yeah, you
it's
look
fine.
gorgeous. Like Brooke Candy was there. She looked amazing. Yeah, like everyone like looked so good. So this makeup artist,
I could do hair and makeup for cis straight women.
Yeah,
like, I could do it with my eyes closed.
Yeah, this makeup artist was great. It was just like drag was just like
No,
not
she was
in the
trying
wheelhouse.
to be art. It's just no.
And so luckily for some reason, I was in the makeup chair 2 hours before I needed to go on set. I do not know the gods.
Probably because she knew.
The glam gods were in my favor that day, and they just like let me go, and I like had enough time to like redo my face. Thank the Lord, because I don't know what I would have done if they were like ready for you, and I looked like that.
Oh, you would have been like, I'm not. You would have been a bitch face.
I would have been like, I can't go, babe. Sorry, unless
like,
you have.
I'm not. How dare this is transphobic of you.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what she would have done.
I would have definitely not.
That's
gone,
your
though.
go-to.
Oh my god, no, it's not. But I literally would love that. I would not.
Well, I'm glad you fixed your face.
And so I fixed my face and
fix your hair, fix your mug.
It was giving that, and then it was also like I was shooting for 3 days. So the first day was that, and my brows were like she just wanted it like a little. It was like a little thicker and like higher up, and I was like trying to kind of like mimic what she wanted. And then the second day, I was like, it'd be like a little bit better if it was like bitchier or like whatever. And so I like kind of slightly altered it. And then by the third day, I was like, literally, fuck this. And I just like basically ended up with my normal drag face. I was like,
Well,
whatever.
it works because you had 2 outfits. So you could like 2
did.
different looks completely.
It was the 2 outfits.
Must be nice.
Yeah, because when we were on the train, Violet pulled a bunch of couture.
Right.
Do you want to speak on it?
Yeah, I mean, they were like, okay, we're going on this train, like, pick out the archival couture looks you want to wear. I was like, work. So I went through, I, like, already know which collections I like and, like, which outfits I have. Like, I'm like, I want to wear that. So I send a bunch. And like, okay, cool. Like, from your selection, we have these ones. And then we go and try them on. And of course, none of the ones I want to wear fit me. And they all fit Mick. And so I end up with some random dress, which was cute.
It was so cute.
It was fine. Like, I like it. Made it work. I'm really more of a custom diva.
Right.
I'm not really a sample size girly.
Yeah. The only transgender thing I like. Just kidding. I love being trans.
Anyways, so basically Mick got to wear the outfit I wanted to wear. And it looked so fabulous. And I'm such a good stylist that they wanted you to wear it again for the train.
Yeah, no, like our friends that work for Gaultier, they were like, someone higher up maybe like needs that dress again. Like they're just like obsessed with that dress in the shot. And I was like, well, I already wore the dress and posted it like on Instagram. Like Gaultier posted it, like it's like been in the ether already, like full with the set. It was not even like a different location. It's like the Orient Express Gaultier scandal moment. And then I was like,
so you demanded another look.
Yeah, I was like, I need another outfit, or like I just can't. I possibly couldn't.
I need another couture look for
so
my
annoying.
Gaultier campaign.
It's so annoying, but this is like really special and important to me. So I was like, babe, please, like I really want to like stun and like not be like I don't want people to see this and be like, oh, she already wore that. So I was just like, okay. So they let me wear the Maria Carla dress she wore for the Gaultier Couture show the season before, and I wore this like bugle bead like conductor hat and like this gorgeous Gaultier, like classic Gaultier corset moment, like scandal down, and it's so fucking and so I got to wear that as well, thank God. So I love you.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, but I'm so excited because Gaultier is they also just are so good. Like I walk through the airport sometimes and I'm like looking at all the perfume brands, and it's all kind of very like, you know, just like the perfume brands. And then for some reason, Gaultier just always goes the fuck off. Like for their holiday one, it was like filigree gold, like Saval like laying on a gold couch, and then it was Chanel just like normal. It was just like everyone was like normal, and then Gaultier just goes off with Scandal.
You gotta have a fun. I mean, Gaultier is just like a fun brand.
It is like all around fashion.
Like they're just like the fun, fierce, chic, balls to the wall punk. Like, dare I say, even more punk than like a Vivienne Westwood about it.
It's just different in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vivienne Westwood's so like literal punk rock, like,
but not even like the way what
like,
they've shown in the last 10 years is so like.
Well, her start
is I mean, I think Gaultier has consistently had brand identity, and I've never not liked a Gaultier collection, especially the last one that Ludovic did. I heard there's a rumor that there's going to be. A permanent creative director or semi-permanent creative director appointed at Gaultier.
I heard that rumor as well.
Maybe we'll get some hot goss while we're in Paris. Maybe we can
to get I love a fucking creative director hot goss. Like I
Me
love
too.
water.
There's so
like
much
I love
of
a
it.
fish to water, honey. You want to tell me who's going to Gucci? Tell me. Like I need it. I'm like scratching for it, like a heroin addict. So fierce to me.
I love the little musical chairs.
I'm like, she's leaving and going where? You're kidding, and they can't announce for what? Like,
oh, did we talk about Maria Grazia yet?
no, we didn't. It got cut.
Okay, bitch. When the fuck is that bitch getting out of Dior?
I don't know.
I think I speak collectively for the fashion world. Maria Grazia. Cease and desist.
Well, I don't
We're
think-
done. Enough. You're out.
Right. Well, I heard she doesn't want to be out.
Oh, you did.
I did hear that.
From who?
Herself. I'm just kidding. I've heard in the ether. Well, obviously, who wants to be out of Dior? No one wants to be out of Dior.
I mean, I feel like those little tote bags, I think, are the only reason why she stayed there so long.
Right.
Those fucking tote bags with the like quilted
just
ones,
so
the like
crazy.
needlepoint looking ones.
Yeah, I saw Rihanna just did a new editorial with like W or someone.
Mhm.
I don't remember who it was.
Okay.
But
Did you see A$AP Rocky's new creative director of Ray-Ban?
I didn't.
What even is that?
I don't know. But she has a new editorial, and I forgot what magazine it was, but she was wearing Dior for it, and someone like, it's just crazy because like obviously the new generations like come in and they like see all this shit, and then someone like posted and they're like on Twitter that had like so like tens of thousands of likes and retweets and shit, and it was like, ugh, every time I see Dior, I just know the photos are gonna be boring, and I was like, the fact that Dior like went from like us thinking about like Galliano,
fiercest. When I was growing up, Dior was the horniest, fiercest. I mean, my new bag is Dior. Like, I am longing for the days. Dior used to be like the most erotic, horny, fierce, fetish, groundbreaking artistry, pushing the boundary, like just the height of everything.
Literally glam, fashion. Put like statements, like
Statements,
social statements, like
glamorous, like
so fierce.
excess.
Galliano, and then Violet and I always talk
and
about.
now
like,
we're talking Amish butter churn lady. Like,
no,
what?
Literally, I was so confused when Ariana Grande was wearing that like
Oh
one
my
Dior
God,
Couture,
hated
and I
it.
was like, what is fucking happening? Like she's usually like so.
Looks like she's wearing wheat.
No, I was like so confused, and then I was like, oh, she's doing like the Wizard of Oz, and she's like done and that was her like scarecrow thing, and I was like, oh my God, I'm literally dying that the one dress that Dior like has in the ether like that got worn in any notability is like. Because you're cosplaying a scarecrow. Like, great.
Yeah, because it's
Great.
like fucking wheat. And like her whole thing is about like women. And I don't know. It's like, does that mean just because we're feminists, we have to dress like fucking Amish ladies?
No, because I mean, you know that like
What is
viral
that?
like statement that's always like you can tell from a creative director if they like love or hate women by like how they're designing or shit.
Okay. Didn't know that, but
Oh, that's like a viral like statement. Like you see it and you're like you can tell like who you're really designing for by like, you know.
like the male gaze vibe?
Yeah, and it's like yes. And it's like to me
But that's so
is not-
open to interpretation. Like, what do you mean? Like, feminism doesn't have the look.
yeah. I think to some degree you can I think
But isn't
so.
the basis of feminism like women can do whatever the fuck they want? It's very Madonna. It's like you can be spiritual and also like to shop at Prada. Like there's
Yes,
no.
it is that, but that's
it
not what
is
that
that, like-
statement means. But I'm saying that I brought it up because to me it's like okay, it's like all feminism. But if I was like a hot ass bitch, I'd be like that's opposite to me.
Me
I'd be like, I'm
too.
not churning butter. I'm a hot bitch. I'm Sky Pirelli. I want to be
Not even
corseted
separately.
and
I'm like
stunning.
I want to be like for me the most feminism brand is like a Versace, like a D squared, like a fucking like hot bitch on the go confidence. Doesn't give a fuck.
Versace does give cunt.
Like fierce cunt bitch dominatrix, like takes no prisoners. Not
Yeah.
some docile woman who's like trying to be palatable and not and blend in and like conform to like the dresses shown at Dior look literally like an oppressed woman to me. Like
They
I'm
do.
like, are
They
you
do.
like it feels like your husband has you like ball and chain about it.
They
Like
do, and to me
it looks like
it's
your husband like bought this for you to be demure.
literally it's so
Like
odd.
you're gonna be respectful when you're my wife.
Yeah,
Like that kind of a thing. Like to
It
the
gives
point
that
where
to
I'm
me
like,
too.
whoa, I
That's
don't
what
know
I'm
if that's
saying.
like maybe it's
Yeah.
a cultural thing that I'm missing here.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if it was on our full pod or the YouTube video last week, but how we were talking about how like Marc Jacobs and Loewe, they're very like art woman vibes. Like that to me is the only level of like
Demure.
Yeah, that's
I'm
like
sorry I'm
kind
saying
of like
demure is
yeah.
so
What is
lame.
happening? So much.
Well,
today.
what's the other word for demure? Like
it is just
tasteful.
a good word for that. Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
know,
tasteful, like not. Yeah, demure
like
is
not
a,
a
good word for it.
hooker. Like,
Yeah, like not like hot bitch goss. Like it's just like
a
literally
fierce
going
lady.
to art
yeah,
gallery,
a
stunning.
fierce, creative, confident woman who's like maybe like just a woman, like regular woman, not like a fucking like hot slut bitch dominatrix lady, but like
yeah, just
a regular
gorge
fierce
art
lady.
bitch.
Yeah.
Which is like fierce, and Jacques Mousse is kind of in that too to me.
Oh, don't get me
There's-
started.
there's
Don't
like-
get me started on Jacques Mousse, baby. Don't get me started. Some of the shit, I don't know if it's a regional or cultural thing either. Sometimes I see a Jacques Mousse, like he'll put out like a raffia like beach bag, and I'm like, okay,
It's so regional. Like
giving.
Europeans love that.
Well,
shit.
I'm like, maybe to them it gives like south of France, like maybe because they're
does.
French, they're like,
It
this
does to
is
me, too.
luxury, this is south of France, this is Saint Tropez, this is Cannes, like raffia beach
But
bag.
it also gives like kind of fun. It gives like Miami too. It's like
No.
it's giving
to me
like,
it gives
beach.
Panama City Beach Kmart.
I love Panama City.
Girl, but it's just I think it's-
Kmart.
yes, some of these
No.
raffia like flower raffia tote bag looking things, sun hat, like it looks Jacqueline Smith Kmart
what
collection.
are you a hot girl going to the beach in?
A Dior Galliano little string bikini for
Right.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Some sort of chunky mule wedge.
I was just showing
We should do. We should
know-
do categories. Like next
Yeah.
time we do, we should do us at the beach.
I'm down.
A little sarong.
Okay, let's do it at No Gorge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would actually.
I'll
so
show you.
sometimes I'll see like hot little girly outfits, and I'll send them to like Gigi Gorgeous is kind of my like actual
Oh,
like dolly girl.
You gotta
who I'm,
style
like,
that one up.
I always like send.
You showed me a picture of
Please,
her the other
please
day.
Just let me tell a story today.
No.
No. Okay, so Gigi Gorgeous is like kind of my like dolly girl who I'm like anytime I see like a cute little thing that obviously I could never wear in drag, I'm like, she's like hot girl to me. And I was like looking up I was trying to get into Poochie more. I was like, I wanted some vintage like
Right. See, I like that. That's demure, but still like fun.
yeah, I want some Poochie like cat suits and stuff. So I was
Stop
like,
saying demure.
please. But I
Tasteful.
yes. And I was like looking up, they have like I think girls should start wearing those bikinis that are just like circles. Have you seen those? Like Chanel has one. It's just like a circle.
I don't like
I
that.
love it. It looks so fucking cute. And if you have gorge tits and then just like a circle and it's like Poochie had a bunch of them, I was like, Gigi, you need to wear this.
Gigi, I want to be Gigi's stylist.
You should. But yeah, so I don't know. Dior is interesting. I saw somewhere online that someone was like posted her collection. They were like, only a few seasons left. I was like, so I don't know if there's like rumors that she's leaving
she's
soon or
gotta
what's
go.
going on, but that's
Gotta
happening.
go.
Yeah.
I could do a whole podcast just about how I don't like Maria Grazia's. We could go collection by collection.
Well, yeah, I want that out. Hedy Slimane in somewhere.
I want Eddie
I want-
Slimane back at Dior Homme.
Right.
I want Dior Homme to come back, like, actually.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
I want slutty men's clothing somewhere. I also want D Squared to, like, sell their clothes places. Like, I would love to go.
Me fucking
Like, can
too.
and whenever I go on D Squared's website, they have this, like, I guess saying that is like icon. Like, all their clothes on their website. First of all, you have to like. There's no organization on D Squared's website. Like I'm like, oh, I
Yeah.
want that like cool like graphic tee. I go to graphic tees. There's 275 million graphic tees, and half of them just say the word icon on it.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
no,
babe,
they have.
is this your diffusion line or
think-
what's going on?
I
Where's
think
the
they
cut
have a
shit?
store in Miami.
I used to have one in Beverly Hills, and I would go, and it was
I wanna
cute
say
stuff.
it's Miami. I don't really know. I remember walking in though, and it was only that.
Well, like you were saying, I think Gaultier is just one of the strongest brands for us personally because you said this actually at that dinner we did where you like were hosting and had to give a speech, which I think we should put in here because you said it so
I don't even know where that
beautifully.
would be. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you, Gaultier, for coming to Los Angeles and inviting us all here. The Gaultier family is fierce and strong, so coming together during Pride is so special. And I love every single one of you at this dinner right now, and it means so much to have you guys here. And it means so much that we're all with such an iconic brand that's so down to not only work with such iconic queer people, but lifts us up every single day and does not treat us any differently and puts us out there like normal artists, like how we should be every single day of the year. Literally at Gaultier, I feel like every day's Pride. So cheers to Gaultier and cheers to you guys. Oh, okay.
I started it.
Yeah, but I mean, that's why I literally had this
true.
gorgeous dinner, and I was saying that we work all year round with brands, magazines, so many people that just like only want to use queer people and artists during Pride. They like are like keep your eye on you the whole year, and then fucking they're like, "Hello, it's June. Finally, we'd love to." It's like, okay, bitch, like, great.
Right.
But Gaultier is just one of the few brands that both of us have worked with that are just like 365 days a year, baby. It's like celebrating queer artistry and not treating us different at all.
Well, it's not even celebrating queer artistry. It's just celebrating artistry. And it's just like, it's refreshing. It's really nice, especially in the fashion space. It's very easy to get poo-pooed as like a clown.
Queen. Yeah, the clown. Yeah, no, literally, like for couture, like full couture, it's like fitting. It's like never felt. They're like, oh, we have Mag the Stallion at this time. We want to come before or after. Like it's just like everything's like so professional and gorgeous, and like never got treated different, weird. So I just like I'm so happy to be a part of it. Be part of the Gaultier fam. We love you so much. Thank you for having us. So happy I got to do it with you. Having my best friend in a like high fashion perfume campaigns is so special.
What more could we want?
Literally though.
More
like
campaigns.
What's going on right now?
Bonjour.
Bonjour, divas.
Hey, diva-delicious divas. Welcome to this week's episode of What's Going On Right Now?
Oh, yes, where we talk about what's going on right now.
What is going on right now?
Well, it's 6 p.m. Violet just woke up.
Jet lagged.
Literally just woke up.
I'm so jet lagged. I don't care. Like today, I finally feel good today-ish.
Because you woke up at 6. You're on LA time still.
Yeah, I never was able to get in Paris time, and I'm leaving tomorrow. So
I finally feel good today. Yeah, you slept all day.
yes, every day I've been fucking Nana. I'm so tired. Like, and I think it's because of the drag. I think the drag is just, it's my time to hang the heels up, honey bun.
Yeah, well, we just hung out with one of Violet's friends from a while ago too, and he was saying that like 10 years ago you were saying the same thing.
That was not 10 years ago. That was like 5 years ago.
We've been saying it for a while, and you're still here.
Yeah, because I need money, because we live in a capitalist society.
Okay. Well, what is going on right now, gorgeous, besides you being so tired?
Well, I've been eating my favorite chocolates in bed.
Okay.
And I feel bad for the cleaning crew because looks like I shit the bed. Because I'm eating these chocolates that have, I'll eat one right now. They have these little balls of chocolate all over the big chocolate. And then when I'm eating, the little balls fall off. And then they get in the bed. And then I roll around in the bed. And then they melt and smear. And then it looks like I shit the bed. But, you know, what's that movie where she goes, chocolate or poop?
I don't know.
You know that movie and she eats it and it's chocolate?
No.
It's about a baby mama.
I don't know.
It's a funny movie. It's one of those funny movies. It's like a Tina Fey, like one of those Amy Poehler type of things.
Well,
you know?
that sounds awful.
But so I'll show you the little, see, it's covered in little specks of chocolate. And these are my favorite chocolates in the world.
Okay.
We happened to be walking down the street and there was a Vinci store right near our hotel here in Paris.
Perfect. I love it.
But it's just little bits of chocolate.
Jesus Christ, gorgeous.
These are the gold ones. These are the ones that I like the best.
Great. Okay, everyone take note. But yeah, so we talked about our Gaultier commercial this week, and then so we flew out to Paris to go and celebrate the campaign on the Orient Express.
Yes,
and
we did.
It was so fun. It's our third Orient Express journey.
Yes, it was.
And it's like so amazing because it's like it's truly this like the most amazing thing in the world. But the first time we went to Venice, which we've talked about a bunch, and then this time, and then we filmed the commercial, and then this time we the Gaultier just drove around Paris for like 5 hours or something. We had dinner and partied. And it was so fun. But then I like looked it up because I was like, oh, I want to do this again. Like I need to go to Venice again. And it's just the most expensive thing in the world. So I think my Orient Express days are behind me.
I don't think so. With all these planes going down, I think trains are the new frontier.
Right. Well, probably not Orient Express though.
I plan on being a billionaire one day.
All right, then you'll take
Or marrying one, whichever comes first.
Yeah, then
If you're out there listening, I'm available. Any
Alright.
billionaires who like to take trains.
Yeah, well, who doesn't like to take an Orient Express train? But yeah, so that's what's going on with us. It was so fun. And then, like Violet said, we see the chocolate.
So those little balls have been getting all in my bed. I don't do this.
Don't do that. But we have been going all over the place, and like Violet's been saying, she's just been so tired. Well, that's what's going on with us, I guess.
Yes, we got new tattoos. Should I do my tattoo reveal? I haven't even taken off my saran wrap.
Yeah, show us.
It's probably gross.
Yeah, that's what's going on with us. This tattoo artist is like a spooky tattoo artist, you guys, and she's like, I was like, oh my god, fierce! Like I want a spooky up my arm, like I just want more spooky tats. Violet literally goes first. She goes, oh, out of time. Violet got a spooky demon tat, and I waited and just chaperoned.
No, you are so specific and particular about the placement of all the things on your arm. You're like, well, I could do this, or I like this, or I like. You have this is with everything I've noticed with you. You have so many ideas, so many wants, so many desires, so many needs, so many ambitions, so many visions, and they all have to be executed flawlessly, perfectly in the exact way, place, time, shape, form, capacity, that by the time it comes around, you miss the boat. And I'm over here with a tattoo.
Oh, I was on the boat, and you were like, I want a huge clown that wraps around with 800 colors, and I want to spend hours on it. And they spent hours on it, and
No, I literally said
in the dust.
I said, oh, let's do a clown. I want a clown. She does clowns. She had a bunch of clowns. Said, I love clowns. Let's do a clown. And then I was like, where can we fit it? And it was like, we ricocheted it into like a spot in my arm. And it just happened to be that. Sorry.
Yeah.
She also had 2 hours left to do anything you wanted. And you were like,
she had like an hour and a half. And Violet goes, just get us something small. And I'm like, yeah, easy for you to say. Get something small in an hour to shove in there. Like, no, bitch.
Well, you could have gone back today. Did you even message her and tell her you weren't going to go?
Yeah, I told her, hell no. So rude. I feel like it was rude. So, didn't want to go to her again.
Oh, well, I love her.
I know, because you just get everything you want.
Yeah. Well, not everything.
Well,
but when it comes to you and me, so now I got to eat the little chocolate balls.
Right.
Okay, so I got this cross. And it's like going into my skin. Because I'm so punk rock. I'm a punk rock girl. You see it? It's so detailed and artistre. And I'm trying to fill up my arms, you know what I mean? And then I got this clown, which will be clown reveal.
Wow. Like your underwear.
All right. Well, we love you guys so much. And thank you so much for watching this week's episode of No Gorge. And we'll see you over on Patreon for unlimited exclusive content.
Oh, yeah. So head over to Patreon and leave your 1-800-NO-GORGES so we can play them and give you guys advice, talk about it. Anything you want to talk about, head over to Patreon.
The limit does not exist.
All right. We love you guys so much. Bye, Gorge.
Ciao.
Gotta go get in drag.
No Gorge. That was a HeadGum podcast.